Denox Live, Episode 91, Season 2, Denox Reviews Bomberman Hero. Hello YouTube, this is Denox speaking once again, and today we're gonna be reviewing yet another Bomberman game. Yeah, the third Bomberman game I'm reviewing, called Bomberman Hero. And yeah, I haven't reviewed a game in a while, especially from the Bomberman series. But yeah, this is the Bomberman Hero for the Nintendo 64. As you see here, Bomberman is getting ready for action. He gets on his jet and he starts throwing bombs on any enemies that he meets that gets in his way. So here we also see his other vehicle. He's coming in with his slider, with his snowboarding action, trying to chase off the snowman. But little does he know, a big snowball is about to head his way. And then, as the snowball chases him, he's gonna hit the tree. That's ownage right there. And now you see Bomberman in the ocean, yet another vehicle, the Bomberman submarine, which I will explain more later, throwing bombs on the little bomb guys, going out, and now he's in his copter, his fourth vehicle. So this intro is pretty much showing all his new gadgets that Bomberman has in this game that earlier Bomberman game didn't have. And now he's shooting missiles, a tank is about to blow his face out, and that's when the story begins, Bomberman Hero. And this is how the story starts. You see there are 4 worlds, and as we go more thoroughly, a 5th world shall appear. And this 5th world is known as, well, the ultimate bosses, I forgot the name. And he came to cause destruction of all the other worlds, bringing enemies and trying to get the princess that lives in Primus Star. But little does he knows they already have escaped, but that won't last for long. Here is the princess of the game with the robot called P-Bot heading to Bomberman Land, to Bomberman World, to tell Bomberman that they're in trouble and they need him to save him. So that's where they're heading, but little did they know they're being chased by somebody. And who is being chased? Well, isn't that obvious? It says here, Princess Amelia, someone is approaching. Yes, just like they already know that somebody's chasing after him. And it seems like a humongous ship, a ship like about 5 times his size. They were about to head to Bomberman World, but unfortunately they got kidnapped, both the robot and the princess. But they say take the discs and go hide in the engine room. How is she gonna get out, by the way, from the ship? Go hide in the engine room. Where's the engine room? The ship's too small. Well, it doesn't matter. But I bet that he's gonna deliver that to Bomberman so he could know that he's being captured and Bomberman needs to save him. So that's pretty much where the story starts. So, you know, P-Bot is being brave and they're out of here. So here is the story of Bomberman Hero. The first thing you need to know is how Bomberman operates in this game. Pressing the B button throws a bomb. Pressing the C button places the bomb on the floor. You can also kick the bomb by running into it. Pressing the A button is to jump. While you jump, you can also press the C button to drop a bomb. To throw multiple bombs, hold the B button until he's rolling the bomb fast enough to perform a rolling bomb which throws 4 bombs at the same time. When you start the game, you'll start in Bomber Star. There are 5 worlds plus a bonus one in total in this game, and each world contains 3 areas, and each area can contain up to 4 to 7 levels in it. Getting items in this game are very necessary, especially the gems that can give you a huge amount of points you'll need to pass the game with a great rating. Blue gems are the most common one that gives you 50 points. Pink gems are a little more rare that gives you 250 points. Gold gems give you 500 points, and the rarest item of all, the rainbow gem, that gives you a whopping 1000 points, so you don't want to miss that. Bomb power-up increases the number of bombs you can throw at a time. Fire power-ups gives your bomb more powers and your explosions are more wider this way. 4's the limit for each of them. Heart meters recovers your health by 1, while yellow hearts recovers your health fully. Cell phone explains you an idea of what's required to pass the level. Heat resistant is good so that you won't get hurt by your own bombs. Power gloves helps you throw bombs 10 times further than you ever did before. Heart bomb allow you to throw a bomb and you decide whenever you want to explode it. Bubble items help you float up in the air on a bubble at a certain amount of time to get to higher places. There are certain levels where you need to collect all 4 keys in order to open a gate to the next level. There's also salt bombs that's used to kill certain enemies that can't be destroyed by normal bombs. Freeze bombs allow you to freeze an enemy for a certain amount of time. Atomic blue balls are important to collect, 6 in each stages. If you get all 24, you'll unlock something special along with getting 5 ranking in all the stages. It's important getting the points here because they'll help you unlock something new. Getting a certain requirement points depends on how many stars you will get. Get all 24 blue balls and 5-star raid to unlock the planet Gothic. There are many kinds of enemies in the games you encounter, like retarded robots that only tries to get you, little critters that sound like cars, big hands that after explode comes out 4 little chicks which is weird, rocking geodudes rip-offs using rock slide, striking daggers, tanks that throws missiles at you, aliens like creature throwing fireballs from their heads, slugs that can only be destroyed by salt bombs, red tornadoes, stupid retarded birds are worth 100 points each, charging horde guys, blue bubbles, bubble like creature that grows bigger when 2 of them are gathered and fuses together, Krabby, Strovovi, and the list could keep going on and on, but I cannot say them all. At the end of some areas of the world you encounter nitros. Each level of nitros are different. One will always be stronger than the last, and at the end of each world you will fight a boss which is like nitros that you have to hit the bosses several times to defeat it, and your points on the top right will decrease every waking second, which will give you a limited amount of time to defeat the enemy having a 5 ranking. Take longer than that and your ranking goes down depending on how long it takes you to defeat the boss. All the elements I explained so far are important because your ranking will depend on how many items you collect and how many enemies you destroy by the end of the level. As I mentioned early this video, there are 4 different vehicles that Bomberman uses in certain levels. With the Bomber Marine, you can use it in all water levels. You can throw bomb torpedoes at enemy and go back if you're missing something. With the Bomber Jet, Bomberman will now fly throwing bomb lasers at enemy, but bad about it, that you cannot go back if you're missing something and you tend to lose balance easily. But it sure makes up for not having to get everything you see in order to get 5 rating. Bomber Slider, you can slide very fast through the level and tend to lose balance easily as well as the jet. And also, just as the jet, there's no turning back, but you don't need to worry about getting all the gems in these type of levels, just as long as you don't miss any rainbow or gold gems. And last but not least, the Bomber Copter, you can also fly around through the level, but you can also go back if you miss something and do everything patiently like the Marine, but more easier to control and getting used to. You throw bombs below you, mostly only 2 levels of this kind. This game may not have multiplayer, but it sure is a lot of fun traveling 60 plus short but challenging levels. The biggest challenge in this game is to get 5 rankings in all the levels to unlock some great surprises like Gothic and Golden Bomberman. If you're a big Bomberman fan and haven't played this one yet, you should definitely play it, and I do apologize for not having time to review the menu thingy where you can copy data, erase, check your rank keys, and option settings. The graphics are nice, and I bet it was made in VRML, and the music's awesome as well. Overall, I give this game a 9.5 out of 10.